everyone, it's Renee with Delaney Jane Cards. Welcome back to the Joy Clair Designs channel. Today I'm going to be playing with, well, just the sentiment really from this stamp set here. This is the Bumble Bear stamp set, and I had printed it off on vellum, cardstock, and a piece of acetate, but today we're just going to use just the sentiment from the piece of vellum. So here I'm going to use this stencil that I got with the Pink and Main kit, and I'm going to do kind of some selective or spotlight stenciling and make a really neat background, and I wanted to share it with you. I did this while I was making another card, so you'll see bits and pieces that don't go into this card, but there's another video on my channel as well as the Joy Clair Designs channel that will feature those bits and pieces. So I'm just taking some regular distress inks and I am making a rainbow. Rainbows are bright and happy, and they're kind of in right now, I guess. And I thought that this would be a really neat way to feature a rainbow. So I'm just going through. I have a bunch of different colors here, and very lightly with this makeup brush, I am stenciling over this stencil. This is a makeup brush from the Dollar Tree. It is $1. I have a couple other ones. I also have a couple other different brushes, and this one was fine. It was clean, so that's what I used it for. So here I worked my way all the way to the purple, and I'm doing this very, very lightly. I wasn't sure where I was really going with this yet, so I was kind of being very hesitant. But in the end, it works out in my favor because I'm going to do this. Now, my friend Beth made me these stencils. She made them in a bunch of different shapes for me. They have the mask, and then, I don't know, this one's a hexagon, and I thought it would be kind of cool. So here I'm adding the darker colors, or going over the colors with more pressure and more ink. And I'm staying inside this hexagon. Not that I have a choice, because it's like a masking stencil. So I'm going to highlight the center here. See how pretty that is? It's so pretty. I was like, oh yes. And then I was just going to stick this down, and I was like, well, the background is kind of more boring. Well, when she sent me these stencils, she made 2 different sizes of each shape. So here I used the smaller hexagon, and I'm placing the hexagon stencil from Pink and Main over top of it, and I am deepening the color within the hexagon. And I'm going to do this a few times around the card panel. And then I'm going to adhere this vellum sentiment down. I put some Nouveau adhesive down, and I'm spreading it with my finger because, you know, adhesive shows through vellum, but it's okay if it all shows, you know. So it kind of melts right into the background when I put that on there. I thought that was really neat. Like, you can't really see that there's a piece of vellum there anymore. It just looks like I printed right on the page, which is cool. So then I took these gems from Honeybee Stamps, and I'm going to kind of highlight the image at kind of a kitty corner, you know, like across the corner to corner. I mean, it's not exactly corner to corner, but I'm trying to put like the green on the green and the red on the red and the golden on the golden colors, and trying to keep it like that. So I did pull in another set of these Honeybee gems because it had them lighter tones. You see how there's the lighter tone where I didn't spotlight stencil them. I just kind of wanted to show, this is a super fast video, but I kind of wanted to show that you don't need to do a whole bunch. Make a cool background, print off a sentiment, stick it down, add a few gems, put it on a card base. I mean, you have a card. It's like super quick and fantastic, and we could do it in just a couple of minutes. And then here, once I had the gems down, I decided I'm going to put this on a piece of black cardstock. I had trimmed it down just so that it showed just a little bit of that black all the way around the edges. I just thought it finished it off really nice. I added it to a card base, and that is my card for today. I appreciate you stopping by. I would love to know, do you like these quick cards? There's no coloring, just stenciling and a little bit of stamping, actually. Well, not really, digital stamping. So thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. And as I always say here, give cards generously. Oh, and check out the Joy Clair Designs site. I'll have that linked below too. Bye.